Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Reagan just getting backslashed like that. Mob's already at 100% in terms of stress, so...
I was kind of thinking, I hope Reagan's not dead.
I hope so too.
But if he is, I feel like there's still potential for him to at least be a character as a spirit.
Well, yeah,
But
to guide Mob.
I think that he's better as a person in this because I love seeing his business and like his massage techniques and shit are hilarious. Like, obviously, Season 2 is gonna have a hole in it if he's gone for sure.
I agree, and I hate the fact that that's the thought. It's just like, I hope he's not gone, and I hope he isn't, but there's a possibility he's going to be. Mob at this point, I think, doesn't really have a choice but to act out and to try and stop Claw from hurting his brother and Teru, because I just think that at this point they've already like exhaust. Here's the thing. I believe people, like, it's a strikeout thing. It's like you commit enough acts of violence against people, that's basically just like, all right, gloves are off. Here it comes. And basically, I think they have more than exceeded that. I think they've done enough to basically, like, qualify them for being wiped off the face of the earth. Which,
yep.
If Mob does that, I mean, I know Reagan's probably going to have, feel bad about it, but at the same time, I mean, if Reagan dies, I guarantee you Mob's just going to be even more unhinged. Because,
and plus, Mob's not really killed any of these dudes that he's taken on so far. He's just disabled them.
Yes.
So, I don't, like, Reagan's, like, worried he's going to, like, kill them, or whatever, I think. But,
well,
I mean, he could easily just, like, smash all their heads through the ceiling like he did to the one guy. And I don't think that guy's dead. He's just fucking knocked out for, like, the next week, probably.
Yeah, he's going to be out of commission for a while. So, I guess we're going to see how this all plays out.
I'm still also wondering, like, the little kid didn't show up with them. Like,
that's right.
Yeah, I'm worried about him because
I guarantee you
he seems more dangerous than any of them.
Guarantee he's going to report to the higher-ups.
Maybe that they all four are going to get their asses kicked right here, and he's going to go back to the HQ and tell them about everything that went down, and they're going to be like, well, those guys sound like a bunch of morons. Well, we got to get this kid. So
and then all of a sudden, they're just like,
then we have all of Claw as an antagonist for the series set up, basically.
Worry not. We have the 6 other branches of Claw. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead and get this up on screen. And this is Mob Psycho, episode 13. Episode 12, sorry. Finale of Season 1, Mob and Reagan, a giant Tsukinoko appears.
Stress is about to hit my brother like a tidal wave. There's no telling what'll happen.
Oh, baby.
I really don't want to hurt people, but if I don't, we're going to be killed. And yet, my master told me that it was okay to run away. So...
Oh, fuck?
No, impossible. I thought you actually cut me for a second.
How is he standing?
I know you said that katana was just a toy, but you really had me going there. It's nothing but plastic. Tell me, what kind of trick did you use to cut the floor earlier?
Hey, what's going on?
How about I just chop your damn head off? Ow! Listen, real adults don't have time to play with toy swords. It's time to grow up! Candy attack! Whoa! An evil spirit! Hey, Bob, do something! That's it? What a weak-ass punch.
What the fuck?
I guess so!
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shred your costume.
Don't get cocky.
Oh crap! He's surrounded!
Someone who's this skilled still exists in this world? He must be eliminated. He can't get in the way of our global
What is
domination.
happening?
You guys are total frauds. Just try that thing with the black orbs again.
Oh no!
It's okay to run away. As soon as he heard those words, the explosive amount of energy building up to a critical level within Mob changed its direction. There are times when the power of one's words are unfathomable. As a result, all of Mob's energy was temporarily tossed over to Reagan.
Oh,
In
okay.
essence, he successfully, all that was left in his heart was gratitude towards his wise master.
Oh! 1,000?
1,000%.
How? What happened to the man who was trying to run away just a moment ago? I'll have to put my body on the line too. 500-kilogram tackle!
Ow!
1-ton punch!
Did she just yeet him to the moon? Oh, I thought she just
2-ton
like,
guillotine!
damn.
The reason you're so powerful yet so unknown is because you're hiding your true abilities. Well, I am different. I am filled with ambition, and I'll use my powers to go higher and higher and hold this world.
Get up! Nobody wants to hear you monologue.
Who in the world are you?
Where are your manners? When speaking to someone, you should take off your mask. Heads up! Damn, guess it came off. Could it be
I want to know what they look like under the mask, though.
plausible explanation.
I don't think we're ever gonna see it.
Listen, somebody your age should stop messing around with toys.
What could you possibly know? When I was born, my parents abandoned me. I was all alone. A big happy family, mother's cooking. I got to experience none of that as a boy. I was bullied relentlessly. I cursed the world. All that rage and resentment helped awaken my powers, and I was able to get by because of them. What's with that face? Don't look at me like that!
That's a meme right there. Just like
I found my new profile picture for Discord. Hell yeah.
You and I, we're like brothers.
oh.
He's the same as me?
I forgot to tell my parents that it was sports day at school, so I was the only one with nothing to eat.
Oh my god.
Sure, that's sad, but you did it to yourself. Why bring it up now?
To show our bond of feeling lonely at times as boys.
Die! If all else fails, I can put you to sleep with this cursed cologne!
I don't really get it, but don't point or spray that at others. Give me that. You have all these psychic powers and you use them to do stuff like this? What a waste.
What'd you say?
It's like you're a little kid with a knife or something. And what's with these goofy things that look like shoulder pads?
Well, those are there to guard my shoulders.
Yeah.
See, like, I always, like...
Reagan just ripping them. Reagan's roasting these assholes.
It's kind of a jab at other anime, too, because, like, I always thought about, like, in Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan armor.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, they got on fucking spandex pants. Nothing to guard their nuts.
like,
At all. But their shoulders have, like, the biggest armor plates, like, out of anything. And it's like...
what's your shoulder?
It's like, what's the point of, like, those? Well, those are to guard my shoulders. Like... It's like, if you're just trying to guard stuff, man, like, shouldn't you also have, like, a cup? I mean, you're in, like, you're fighting people, like, hand to hand. Like, aren't you afraid somebody's going to just, like, fucking Kamehameha wave your nutsack at some point? Like,
Either that
Jesus.
or, like, Falcon Punch or, like, like a Psycho Knee.
You're still only human. No more and no less. It's the same for everybody. You want world domination, but you haven't seen the world. No one's gonna follow you knowing that.
Think about who the hell you are for a second! You've always been a commoner, a cog in the population!
But Claw only allows the elite espers to...
Look, I'm a commoner! And I'm much more powerful than any of you will ever be! What the hell does that make you?
Oh. Damn.
Master's amazing. Yep.
Oh, that is absolutely false!
Oh.
It's the division leader's face. Is he really that old?
I actually thought he was a girl this whole time.
Yeah, me too.
Who claims to deny our greatness? We are superior life forms to the rest of the dregs of humanity. Our powers make us elite.
I'm sure you convinced yourself of that to go on, but the truth of the matter is, society really doesn't care about you either way.
It's obvious I'm amazing. Why won't you just acknowledge that? I'm a gift. This planet should put me on a pedestal and worship me.
You'll never be popular, so give it up.
I'm going to erase you all. Erase this whole building and start over!
Mom, lend me your powers again.
Actually, I'm kind of tapped out right now.
Oh no, we're being sucked in!
You just don't know when to quit.
Hey, that's...
I've got enough for you!
Didn't expect that.
Imagine the gravity going backward.
Uh-oh.
As neat as the power is, that one wasn't an actual black hole. I can always find a way to deal with it.
Ow!
Sorry, Gramps, but you're no longer needed.
Damn.
And as for you, I'm disappointed in you. I was ordered to inspect the place and take anyone who seemed useful back with me to HQ. Sadly, there wasn't anyone worth bothering with. Not on the inside. See ya!
The evil spirits have been whittled down to one. The poison jar has finally been completed.
Oh, Dimple.
We're finished here.
Come out, Marshmallow!
What the hell is that?
Dimple!
I was finally able to get out. I've realized those guys just might be able to do it. Stop Claw from world domination.
Looks great. Let's all go together.
Tsubomi.
Dare much, Creeper? You were such a spaz.
The Body Improvement Club's today.
Fine, I'll just wait for you.
But I've got my job after that.
Oh, come on. When are you gonna tell me everything?
I'm done. I'm gonna apologize to Onigawara.
I'll go with you.
So it was you guys who planted the recorders on me. That was a crappy thing to do. And I knew anyway, so it's not like it really matters now.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean that people didn't care whether I was actually the culprit or not. I realized that I was hated by everyone, and how weak my heart was. It's not the best feeling in the world. Your brother was worried about you, you know. He thought I was gonna kick your ass since I was so pissed off. But I'll let things slide since you're the Shadow Leader's younger brother.
What's wrong, Onigawara?
Let me introduce Hanazawa, everyone. He helped fight the organization that day.
What do you say? Do you guys want to train with me to help you get stronger?
We should. Kageyama took all the glory that night. We barely even helped.
Yeah!
Everything you saw was Mob's powers. The only thing I gained from it is the ability to see you now. Otherwise, nothing's changed at all.
Back to a plain old con artist, huh?
You're a rather rude spirit, aren't you?
I've been looking for you. Hello? Esper's infiltrated the place and slaughtered the upper echelon.
I was asking you for a status report on the inspection.
The organization you're so proud of isn't the best in the world by a long shot. Quit messing around and come back to Japan already, Dad, you idiot.
Oh.
Dad.
We've gotten reports of Tsuchinoko sightings. City Hall, in a bid to reinvigorate the area, put a bounty on the Tsuchinoko and is requesting help in capturing it.
Hey, Mob, are you free right now? You're in 90 minutes in your exercise clothes.
Oh, check it out! Over there! Get your net ready, Mom! I knew this place was a jackpot when we got here!
Huh? You actually found one?
No, it's a Matsutake! It's huge!
The hell is that? Whatever it is, it's starving and headed right for us! We're gonna exorcise it, Mom!
Actually, Master, isn't that the UMA we were looking for?
You idiot! Those things don't exist!
Amazing. It shrank so much after you exorcised it. Whatever, let's go home.
But the Tsuchinoko...
Those things don't exist.
Wow. Well, there we go. So, Mob Psycho 100, Season 1, we finished it.
I would say 10 out of 10.
I would say that as well, easily. This is a great series.
Like, I've heard some people, like, talking about it. Like, some people are like, this is one of my favorite animes. And some other people are like, I really like it, but it's not one of my favorites. So I think I'm on the side of like, this is definitely one of my favorite animes now.
It's up there. I mean, I'll have to keep going and keep watching it to really like dig my teeth into it more. But from what it is right now, I'm more than impressed. Like,
I don't know where things are sitting on the popularity spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like Jujutsu Kaisen like was way up there. For its first season.
Yeah.
I feel like this deserves to be up there too. If it's not.
In all honesty, I kind of liked this more than Jujutsu Kaisen.
I kind of did too.
And it's not the fact that Jujutsu Kaisen's bad.
It's like, I still give Jujutsu Kaisen a 10 out of 10 as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, I fucking love the art style and the comedy in this. And like, just
to me, this is a more self-aware. It's very self-aware, and in truth, I like that.
Like, Jujutsu Kaisen's still very good because it like has really cool visuals and it trope breaks. And maybe it doesn't trope break quite as hard as Mob Psycho, but it does trope break.
Yeah, it does. And
also, like, that's usually what I'm looking for in anime nowadays. When I'm looking for really good anime, is stuff that doesn't follow all the tropes.
Yeah, it sort of forges its own way.
It's so easy for them to just basically take, like, you know, a formula from a book and insert it all the time, and everybody just kind of okay with it
over and over again.
And it's like, yeah, it's still cool. Like, it's interesting when they do it, but like, it's even more interesting when they figure out a way to do it their own way.
Yeah, I mean,
we still have the Reagan OVA as well. Which everybody recommended that we don't skip.
We do not skip it. Okay, so number 13. So this is sort of like the unofficial, like, 13th episode, and then there's season 2, which
if it's a Reagan OVA, I'm definitely down for watching it because Reagan's awesome.
Oh, dude, I love Reagan. Dude, this episode alone, like the whole series, like the
person who recommended that we watch this dub on Google due to Reagan's voice, thank you
so much.
I did like the dub of this a lot.
This was very good.
I thought Reagan was awesome.
Indeed. Reagan was friggin' hilarious.
It was pretty funny to hear the old man's voice too, like, and stuff.
What do you mean?
Went from like, you know, like, literally, I love the fact that the one dude was just like, I thought he was a girl this whole time. I was like, me too, dude.
Yeah, me three.
I'm glad it wasn't just me. Like, even one of the characters thought the same thing.
I love that stuff, man.
It's like, this was just fucking fantastic.
Yes, it was. Top to bottom, left to right. Thumbs up.
It's like, honestly, like, I don't like just trying to put stuff over stuff, but like, I would say I fucking love One Punch Man as well. But this is a little bit above One Punch Man even for me.
I would probably say that too at this point. Because as much as I love One Punch Man, this right here, the characters are, I like the characters in this a lot more. And that doesn't mean I don't love Saitama. I love Saitama. And I love Genos. But overall, I gotta say the characters in this are more memorable. I mean,
there's very few like series that I like finish and I fully am just like, I'm gonna watch that again, and that's like the highest praise for me to be like, I'm going to watch that again, and I'm going to watch this again. So
yeah,
it's like I finished Bebop, I was like, I'm going to watch this again. Elfen Lied, I'm going to watch this again.
Yeah,
like
I've had that a few times.
It's like I finished Dragon Ball and I was like, that was really cool. I don't know if I'll ever get back to it again though.
Yeah.
Like, once Attack on Titan's done,
probably
may watch it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I'll rewatch it like any multiple times. It's pretty long to get through at this point.
Yeah. Well, there's over I think almost 100 episodes now. I think, and that's quite the watch. I mean,
at the very least, I will rewatch season 1 of this probably multiple times before I die, as long as I don't die early from some random thing.
Yeah. There's one anime I will say it's probably my favorite horror anime of all time, and psychological horror especially. It's very long, but it rewards people who like pay attention throughout the whole thing. Monster. Which
I keep hearing you talk about that.
To this day, I have never zoned in on an anime that long before and just like didn't miss anything. I kept in it, and it just like turn after turn after turn. I'm just like what in the hell is going on here? I want to know. And
Yeah.
This right here kind of gives me that feeling because I'm just like, I want to watch more of this. I know that we just finished watching 2 episodes of this in one night, but I want to watch more. I'm just like, this is such a great show.
I'll give it to Fire Force. I did already start watching through Fire Force again, like the early episodes with Andrew, because I was just like, you gotta see this show, man. And like,
yeah.
I was still enjoying
You doing that with him
rewatching.
through Discord or in person?
It was in person last time we hung out, but like I
Okay.
was enjoying watching the first like 3 again, like already, you know. So
yeah,
like that's a show that I like so much that I'll rewatch. It's just I don't have a lot of time, so like I'm usually like I need to watch new stuff rather than rewatch old stuff. But if I really like something, I'll rewatch it.
it's fun. It's fun going back and like reminiscing and rewatching old stuff.
Plus, it's just kind of like comforting when you really like something. Like
it's like Bebop,
to just put
man.
something on that you know you're not gonna have to like sit there and be like, all right, is this gonna be good? Like, no, I know it's good. So like,
well, it's just like me and
it's like it will be time well spent seeing it again rather than questionable gamble. You know,
it's like me, you, and Chad and Andrew like going through and watching Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
And just sitting there and having those moments and seeing those moments and seeing them affect Andrew and Chad, and I'm just like, yeah, that's because I remember like the beginning of Jupiter Jazz when the Goodnight Julia happened, and you know just that pure that world building moment where there's no words, no nothing, and then all of a sudden at the end of it, we were just like, how about that shit?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not down talking a series by saying this either, like because, for example, Dr. Stone, I really like Dr. Stone, but for some reason, I just don't really see myself rewatching it unless it's like with someone, like someone else who hasn't seen it that really wants to see it. I would probably watch it with them if they're my friend, like, you know.
Fair enough.
But I just don't really see myself just putting it back on, like, at this point. Because another thing about that, too, is it's so incredibly memorable that I don't feel the need to rewatch it right now because all of those episodes have stuck in my head a lot better than certain other things have. Like, I can recall a lot of events in Dr. Stone better than I can from other things, so... It might just be a unique thing about that. Like, I just don't feel the need to rewatch it because it's so clear in my head and that's rare for something to stick in my head like that too. So maybe it's so good I don't have to rewatch it. I don't know. Maybe it's above the things that I would rewatch even. But.
Well, I would say for me, it's also the fact that it's like actually scientifically accurate and educational. That basically it taught me something without me having to like read a book and basically like ingrain it into my skull. Instead, I naturally learned it because I was naturally intrigued by it. But
it's fun ways to learn little facts you didn't really know about actual sciencey things without having to you just sit in a boring science class or watch a boring science video.
Yeah.
That's why I have fun with like Electro Boom on YouTube because he's fucking hilarious because he'll teach you things about the way electricity works while simultaneously faking horribly injuring himself with electricity.
My favorite one is like, okay, today I'm going to show you how to make an electric guitar.
Yeah, and he literally just fucking ties up
he gets he gets 4 nails and he's just like, okay, so I see on the guitar it's 2 wires going to each of these going around. And of course we have
plugs it straight in the socket.
He's like, okay, and what we have here is we have it directly plugged into the wall. Okay, and a 1 and a 2 and a beep beep beep.
That my band member sent me one the other day, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And it was like him making a heated chair, but he just put like basically these like wires on top of the chair with like plugged them in so they heat up red hot. Yeah, right there.
The heated seat, yeah.
Sets his fucking pants on fire.
Shit.
Dude, I've watched so many of his videos. He's so funny.
Yeah, and he's got almost 5 million subs.
Everybody that first sees him thinks he's a fucking idiot, and then like you actually watch and realize the context, and it's like, no, dude, he's like highly intelligent. He's just showing you what not to do if you're gonna fuck with electricity.
Such an idiot. But that's what you think, but he's actually like extremely intelligent.
Yep.
He knows what he's talking about. For those
like,
who don't
all
know
of
who we're
these
talking
things
about,
that go
Electro
wrong,
Boom.
he knows are going to go wrong. Like,
Yes.
That's why he's showing them to you. He's like, this is what not to do, basically.
Exactly. And that's the point. That is the point of his channel.
He's kind of educational because he's like, electricity is cool and it's complicated and I'm going to teach you about it, but also it's dangerous and you need to know that part too.
Yes.
You got to be safe if you're going to fuck with electricity.
Yes.
Because you can easily off yourself without meaning to.
Oh, yeah. Most certainly. Oh, God. Well, I think that's going to do it, everyone. This was Season 1, Episode 12 of Mob Psycho. Mob and Reagan, so hopefully you all enjoyed. I mean, we know we did. I enjoyed the hell out of that series, or that season. And Season 2 is on the horizon, along with the Reagan OVA. So, yeah. Y'all stay tuned for that.
Hopefully by the time we finish that up, it won't be too long until Season 3 drops.
Oh, dude, I'm hyped for Season 3 now. I'm just like,
we
so
haven't
happy.
even seen what happens between now and then, so still got more to see.
Oh, yeah. So, again, everyone, thank you all very much for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody. Peace out.